for this Halloween card, I used these supplies in here. I used the Amy R. stamp set Ghostly Greetings. So I used 2 greetings from it. I used Happy Halloween, and I also used the Creepy stamp. Also the Spellbinder Spider Web set. It comes with a spider and the web. I love this one. I used 1 inch and a 1 1/8 inch circle punch and a 2.5 inch circle punch. Most of my card is already put together because I felt the last video was a little long. So I kind of put most of it together already. And we're just going to put it together. For the front of the card, I used the Spellbinder's Spiderweb punch. And I punched out the web. And I added with some decorative paper that has web already on the paper, so it give it kind of a little look that I loved. I believe that decorative paper is from the Martha Stewart, one of the Martha Stewart paper pads. And I'm just gonna show you a sheet of the paper. It comes with spider webs on it. So once I cut this out from it, it had like a pretty look, like had like white veins in it, making it look like an actual spider web. I also punched the spider out, which is pretty creepy. The spider. And I used some black ribbon that I tied to the side. I'm not a very good bow tire, so I made sure I did that off camera, or I would be here all day. Also used the 1 inch punch and the 1 1/8 inch punch to cut out our sentiment and then frame it with the 1 1/8. So that's 1 inch, 1 1/8 inch, and this one was done with a 2.5 inch circle, which I cut from the center of the decorative paper from the to show the spider web. So I thought that was a great addition. So I had this piece of green cardstock from my last card, and it's about about 5 inches by 1.5 inches. I glue that at the bottom, glue my circle, my larger circle 2.5 inch, glue my smaller circle, punch after I stop my sentiment, punch it out with the 1 inch, then frame it with the 1 1/8 inch, glue my spider web in the corner with my spider coming down. So creepy. And then that was the front of my card. So I'm just gonna glue it. I used some purple cardstock for this card, for the main card. So I'm gonna just glue it to the front of the card. Have you ever made an error where you glue your card, your front of your card on, and the card is in the wrong direction? So I always check, because it happened to me. The opening was on the other side, and I didn't realize till I had already glued everything down. So that's the front of our card. Isn't that nice? And then for the inside, I did another piece of orange cardstock, the same size green, instead of 1.5 by 4, glued it to the side. Cut another piece of the spiderweb pattern paper, and then I stamped the Happy Halloween, distressed the edges of my papers, and glued it to the inside. So that was a pretty simple card. Supplies was not a lot of supplies needed, and not a lot of paper needed. So hope you guys try this one, because the Spellbinder's die is very popular for the Halloween season. And I'm going to just glue this to the inside. And our card is finished. See, here we go. Inside, outside. Isn't that pretty? I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you for watching.